My name is Fred Menno. I work in a company called Educational Testing Service. Well, at ETS, our mission is to develop technology solutions in the education space, and obviously we're delivering those through technology. So that's where we closely align with Akamai. Not only do we have to develop these solutions, but we have to make sure they work properly at the client sites, they're secure. Our work with Akamai started in the 2005-2006 timeframe. We actually had sold a couple educational products to Las Vegas, specifically Clark County, Las Vegas, which is one of the largest school districts in the country. And those products were not functioning well. They were not functioning as quickly as they should have. And we're like, why is this? Our data center's on the East Coast, our testing's on the East Coast, everything works great. What's the problem? So we quickly learned about network latency and why that slows down an application for many hops over the internet. So we brought in several vendors, Akamai being one of them, to evaluate what they could do to help us. And in those conversations with Akamai, we found that not only could Akamai help us improve the performance of the applications across the US, but obviously increase the performance overseas for our applications that we run over there for our testing programs. So we did sort of a head-to-head competition with Akamai and a couple other vendors, and we found that Akamai was the right partner for us to not only build the work we need to do to improve the performance of our applications, but also for our future business needs, which is where we started to expand the portfolio into security and many other services offered by Akamai. We're dealing with attacks, as any company would be dealing with attacks through bad actors. I think one of the challenges that we have in the educational space is those attacks could actually come through our clients. So it's obviously not the school district or the university we're working with that's attacking us, but they could very much have a bad actor on site that's causing the attack. So it's a specialized process that we have to go through to work with that university or work with that school district to identify where the attack's coming from, but yet not cut off services to everyone else who needs those services, whether it be a testing program or an educational application at that school district or at that university. Our IP is super important, and I'll tell you why. When people think of ETS, the first thing they think of is the test questions, and really people don't realize how important that IP really is. I didn't realize before I got to ETS how difficult it is to develop and get a test question all the way through. So obviously protecting that IP is very important to ETS, and that's one of the reasons we leverage Akamai through the Kona security solutions. I think at ETS we're very open to innovative solutions that might help us to solve our business needs. I think it's more through that open communication and those monthly meetings that we have face-to-face with Akamai, where we talk through our business problems and we try to understand what Akamai could offer and bring to the table to help us solve those business problems. And in many cases it's been new solutions that Akamai is rolling out down the road. So we haven't been afraid to be early adopters on new solutions that Akamai is offering when the business needs fit together. We've recently started discussions with Akamai over the Zero Trust solution that you guys are rolling out. We have components of that solution already in place with the WAF and enterprise threat protection. We've had a few conversations with the Akamai team about Zero Trust and how we can move from a model where our firewall's locked down to just allowing those calls to come inside our network. So those conversations have been in place. It's something that ETS is very interested in moving to the future with, and that's why we're trying to partner with Akamai to see where we fit together on that and where that solution can lead. I think what we look for in a strategic partner is many things. We look for reliability, we look for integrity, but I think one of the biggest things that comes to mind for me for what we look for is a vendor that has a passion for the work like we do. In our case, we have a strong passion for delivering systems in the educational space. With Akamai, we found through open communications that we can have an open and honest dialogue back and forth about our business needs and where Akamai can help us resolve those needs. My first piece of advice would be to bring Akamai in for a conversation, explain what your business needs are or where your gaps are, and understand where Akamai might be able to work with you moving forward. It's a matter of building that relationship, having that trust that Akamai's products and services can help you, and through that open communication and dialogue that we've had between ETS and Akamai, we've been able to understand what Akamai can bring to us to meet our business needs. And my recommendation would be to have those same types of open communications and relationship building activities with Akamai to see if they can meet your organization's needs.